Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new GMC Acadia. This has third row seating, second row smart slide seating to give you plenty of room, advanced technologies to keep you safe on the road, as well as the new grille, the athletic style. It's going to make your neighbors take a second look. Come on by and drive today the brand new GMC Acadia here at Sangster Motors. The Sangster Motors BNCW virtual tour of homes continues, and it's brought to you by Banner Bank and Complete Design. Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel, and we are here just off of Western on Springwater for the Swift Springs development. It's by Roberts Construction. We're going to talk to Mike about the excitement they have going on with this brand new development here in Wenatchee. It's on the way right now.
This is just a huge endeavor for us. It's a new development, the top of Springwater in Wenatchee, basically the corner of Springwater and Woodward. It's a 69-lot community developed, but I like to call it a community because we're trying to create an amazing community feel. The homes are going to be a Craftsman industrial, or a Craftsman modern feel. Lots of different touches, lots of different colors and styles and floor plans. It's been a couple years in the making, and finally we had a groundbreaking about 6 months ago, and we've just paved the first development, and the first home is started, and so hopefully within the next month we'll have the first house up. But it's just a neat community. We're having parks in place in there. We're going to have pickleball courts, fire pits, picnic tables for the community. It's right below the irrigation canal where a lot of people exercise. They walk and bike, and we've had pathways from our community to the canal so you can walk directly through there. We've got a lot of interest right now. There's a lot of people in the valley that really want this type of community. And so we really feel it's really going to be desired when we can get the parks going and get these structures up. But the houses are going to range from probably 1,500 square foot up to, we're going to have some daylights along one side of the property, and they'll be 2,500 to 3,000 square feet. So a mixed variety of styles and colors, and it's going to be really exciting. To me, I feel it's probably one of the best locations in all of City of Wenatchee. When you go up Springwater, you go across Western through the roundabout, and then you go up on top of this plateau, and it's perfectly flat up there. But when you get up on that plateau, you almost feel like you're out of town, or at least on the outskirts of town. But you're still in the city limits of Wenatchee, and when you drop back into town, all of your shopping and restaurants, hospitals, schools, everything is right there within even walking or biking distance. So it's very, very convenient location. Lots of details. We do built-in shelving. We do a lot of tray ceiling with accents and architecture looks. We'll do a lot of outside, a lot of stone on the outside of the homes. Soffit lines, we'll do pop-outs in the soffits, and gives it the framing a different detail and things like that. Showers and things like that. Do vaulted areas in bathrooms. Rain head showers, walk-through showers with concrete floors. Just lots of different things, focusing on great room concepts, outside entertaining. Obviously, a master suite is very popular as well. This is my personal home, very proud to show it as well. I've had numerous people try and buy it from me, and my daughter tells me that I'm going to sell it, but I've stood ground and I'm not selling it yet. It's quite unique to where it's my style, it's my color scheme. I've always notoriously liked dark colors. There's a lot of trends out now with lots of whites and brights and things like that. I'm a dark color guy. You can probably see in the background black cabinets, black countertops, dark walls, things like that. We put a natural stone fireplace in. With my style of living, I like motorcycles and surfing and things like that. So a lot of the decorating is that way. We have guitars hanging on the walls and things like that. So I built an office or a den area off the entryway to try to display some of those things. But we feel the home really flows well. Got a large great room concept in the middle, split bedrooms on each side of the house. Again, the shower in the master has a walk-through where you walk in one side and you walk through the other out the other way. There's no doors, there's no glass or anything like that. It's just wide open. Kind of a neat feel. Outside entertaining is huge. We've got a pool in the back with a fire pit, and summer or winter it's nice to sit out there and just have the ambience of the setting. The Stemilt Hill in the background for the views and things like that. Try to orient the house with the best sun and shade criteria involved. So the front yard, the driveway yard faces west, so when it does snow here, the sun will help melt the snow on the driveway and things like that. And then the backyard is facing east, so we have the house has a windbreak, and obviously it's nice in the afternoons when it's blazing hot. You can sit in the shade and enjoy the pool and things like that. At the end of the day, it's just nice to see homeowners move into their new home and excited. You see the kids playing in the yards and things like that. So we try and do a turnkey package. So we'll build a land home, fully landscaped package. So when a homeowner moves in, they don't have to go landscape the house. They don't have to do anything. They literally just move in and enjoy it. So it's very gratifying to see that and feel that, and know that people love the product, and we get a lot of repeat customers, and a lot of people call us and they want a Roberts home. So that's very exciting to hear.
Hi, I'm Shauna Larson. I'm the designated broker here at Laura Mounter Real Estate. We are a locally owned firm, and we've worked hard to earn our reputation of always doing business the right way. Laura Mounter Real Estate is continually investing in the best technologies and highest quality marketing. For these reasons, our community has voted us the world's best real estate office for the past 5 years. If you have real estate needs, let a Laura Mounter Real Estate agent show you the difference.
Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new Buick Enclave. This is tomorrow's SUV for today's family. 3 rows of seating, it's going to feel like a home away from home. And advanced technologies too, with Apple CarPlay, Android AutoPlay, your Wi-Fi hotspot, and so much more. Come drive the Buick Enclave today at Sangster Motors. Welcome back to the Sangster Motors and BNCW Virtual Tour of Homes. I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. And by the way, the virtual tour is also brought to you by Banner Bank and Complete Design. Today we're at Villa Real. It's in Malaga, just a few miles outside of Wenatchee, to talk to John and Austin Port of Real Homes about not just one, but 2 homes they have on our virtual tour. It starts right here at 19 Margot Loop. Let's take a look.
Yeah, as you walk in, once again, you notice the big tall door. And then also it's a seamless entry, so there's no step in there. It's called recessed floor joists, which is great for older folks or just people who don't like walking upstairs, But yeah, it's the same kind of theme, open concept, a lot of grays and whites, LVP flooring throughout, and of course the decor was done fabulously by my stepmom Melissa. So, but yeah, it's a nice corner lot right when you come to the subdivision, and yeah, it's kind of geared up for a shop in the future. It's got the double gate, and yeah, it's a very, very nice lot and a nice location there.
Yeah, in most of our homes we offer 2 or 3 different island options. Some people like the larger rectangles, and some people like the more unique look, or some people like the smaller ones. You can put cooktops in them, sinks in them. It's pretty much customized how you want to build the kitchen. Yeah, that's a great floor. We have a local gentleman here that does epoxy floors, and he's got all sorts of different variations, and it's very reasonable. But the greatest thing about it, whatever you spill on it, you just wipe it up. this is my son, Austin, and he got involved about 7 years ago?
6.
6 years ago, and started on framing crew, and I started picking up garbage, and then went on the framing crew, and he just, now he's designing homes, and he's gonna be taking over the company, so I'm real proud of him.
I just started picking up garbage, and then got moved to the framing crew, and that's where I really liked learning skills and using the skill saw, and just learning how to build a home. And it was nice, because he put me on all these different crews, and so I got to really learn from the ground up, how the home's built, and just meeting the guys and all that. And so, and then now I'm doing more office stuff, which is good, but I miss being outside. So
Villa Real, we bought the property about 5 years ago. We're just probably about 4 miles from Wenatchee and about a half a mile from Three Lakes Golf Course. The homes out here are starting in the 290s, and they'll go up into the, well, however far somebody wants to take one. We do customs, and then we also have homes that we're building that a person can just move right into.
And then take a left over to the kids' rooms, the guest bedrooms, and those are very well-sized, guest bedrooms. And same with that guest bathroom as well. And then also what you'll notice when you walk through that house, there's a bunch of linen closets everywhere, which is always nice to have.
And you've got a different arrangement for washer dryer on that.
Yeah, we don't. It's basically in a laundry closet. So yeah, and we've actually, some folks didn't like the laundry closet. They wanted their mudroom off of their garage, and so we built a couple houses that floor plan, but we modified it to where they have a laundry room off their garage.
Yeah, we do oversized garages. Everybody wants a little bit more room. Yeah. This particular garage here is almost room for a workbench or things like that.
Yeah, it does. It's a stamped and colored concrete, and it's like a wood plank look. Yeah, we get a lot of compliments on that. It really turned out great. Our concrete guy killed that one. Then the big covered area, which is super nice. It's got the TV right there. I think last tour of homes we were watching Seahawk games out there. So yeah, it's an awesome area out there. And once again, it's connected to the dining room with the French doors. And so on a hot summer day, just open those bad boys up, and you just kind of got a seamless entertainment area there.
We really bend over backwards for our customers. It's a small community. We're the local, a hometown builder. There's a lot of franchise companies that are coming into town, but we're here, we've been here, and we want satisfied customers. And we have probably one of the best warranties in the industry. It's a builder's warranty at 210, and so the structural's covered for 10 years, roofing's covered for 30. We use a concrete siding covered for 50. So we have some great warranties. I love this valley. It's one of the best valleys anywhere. I've been to a lot of places in the world, and this is amazing. So we're very lucky. I think a lot of people that grew up here don't realize how lucky we are, but just the amount of people wanting to move over, it shows you how lucky we are.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Dr. Wayne Latimer's Integrative Chiropractic and Rehab Clinic is on North Mission Street. If you've been injured on the job, in an automobile accident, or a sports injury, call today and try his wraparound services. Call 884-HELP. That's 884-4357. Call Dr. Latimer's Integrative Chiropractic and Rehab Clinic today. Hey gang, come by Sangster Motors today and test drive the all-new GMC Sierra HD. Best in class heavy-duty cargo box, the available Allison 10-speed transmission, as well as the Duramax turbo diesel V8. There's so much more to see. Come drive the new Sierra HD today at Sangster Motors. Welcome back once again. I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel as we do our virtual tour of homes presented by Sangster Motors and BNCW. You know, building North Central Washington is truly the case. We're not far off the Chumstick Highway here for this beautiful home put together by Carlisle Classic Homes. We're going to talk to Rob and Chris about Carlisle and specifically get a tour of this 3-story, over 4,000 square foot house just outside of Leavenworth. Come on along. Chris, this is a gorgeous house and it's got curb appeal from both sides. How do you guys pull that off?
Well, we started with a great design from the architect, and then from there we were able to add in some features to showcase the home from both sides of the house. So essentially we enter into just a small little entry mudroom area that then walks into, you know, the main focal point of the house, which is our large exposed beams, vaulted ceiling, woodwork, hidden fasteners, and then tall windows and doors to make it feel like you're inside out all at the same time. One of the ideas from the architect from the get-go is to install these arched beams on both sides of the room, not because, well, they are structural, but it adds just a nice little soft element. From inside out, we carried the beams and the large columns and woodwork outside, so it has that continuous feel, whether you're inside the house or even just sitting here looking outside. Well,
and talk about a great space. I mean, besides the exposed beams here, you've got this, of course, wonderful view you're taking full advantage of.
Yeah.
Talk about this flow from the living space here and the exposed beams and then coming into the kitchen and the eating area. I mean, you gotta love having a space that's open like that.
Yeah, the intention was to be able to, for the client, he wanted to be able to entertain a lot of people at once. And so it was a very large kitchen and a very large dining room area with a large table. So we could have, you know, quite a few guests in the house and feel like you're not all compacted into one space.
My own house has a very similar layout where the kitchen, the dining room, and kind of the living space are really connected. And at times it might mean they're a bit loud, but it means that they're lived in.
Keeping entertaining in mind, in large groups, we put in a double washer and dryer and essentially a laundry room. Yeah, so large capacity.
Okay.
And then into a double car garage that they've converted into essentially a game room.
This is master bedroom here?
Yeah, so on the main floor, it was important for them to have the master bedroom for kind of living in place, so as they get older, they don't have to walk up and down stairs.
Nice.
Which they're a young couple, but you know,
planning
smart
for the future.
Yeah, planning for the future is great.
There we go.
Not huge, but you know, comfortable. It is their second home, so they felt like they didn't need large closets and large bathrooms and just a space, you know, that's comfortable that they're able to use.
Upstairs first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you lead the way.
So the vaulted ceiling, the vaulted roofs extend all the way into essentially a second master, if you will.
Yeah. This is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And again, you guys capture the view.
Yeah, spectacular view. So if you're actually laying in your bed, you can see right out down the valley.
Tell me about the flooring throughout the house.
So they wanted something that kind of looked like wood, but would be bomb-proof. And so they have a dog and 2 young kids, and so they just didn't want to have to deal with, you know, the wear and tear that natural wood would take. So they used the life-proof flooring. Yeah, so as you come down, first thing you notice is we have concrete floors down here, and they're all heated. Over here, their intention was to create a kids-like play area under the stairs, which is usually really a lot of dead space. So we have a large media room, again with the you know, really tall windows and doors leading out to the patio to capture as much light as you possibly can in a basement.
I think the largest lesson that I've learned in the time of doing this is really to listen to a client. And it matters. Like, you will sit in a room, there'll be a drawn plan by an architect who's supposed to have heard what they're saying. And if you stop and just listen to what the client's asking for, you might be able to realize which parts of that plan don't align.
Another bedroom here.
Again,
The
with
view.
large, you know, tall windows to grab that view while you're laying in bed.
Tell Tell me about the rock work outside too.
Yeah, so the back of the house has it on the entryway, and then we carried that through inside on the fireplace, and then it carries through to the outside with these really wide and then flared columns at the base to kind of really ground, to give you that sense of grounding. And then another bathroom.
So that's 4.
There's 4, and then so this one has just a more of a typical, craftsman feel. The last part of the house here, we have another guest bedroom in the back.
4 bedrooms? Is that what I'm counting?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. And huge. All the bedrooms.
Yeah. So
are
the
big.
bedrooms in the basement
really
are
big.
pretty good size.
And bathroom number 5.
Bathroom 5. Yeah.
Building a relationship means that there's trust, right? And trust isn't given, it's earned. If they were to think one thing about Carlisle, it would be that hopefully the process of building their home was enjoyable enough that they really think fondly of it and fondly of the people that did it.
Building. It's in our blood. Building something out of nothing. It takes heart, grit, and hard work. At One Way Construction, our crew is our family. With decades of contracting experience and our in-house design team, we bring a unique perspective to building. We know that if we work together, we are capable of reaching heights that are impossible to reach alone. The possibilities are endless.
My name is Anaisa Lemus, and I teach at John Newberry Elementary. I had a tooth in the front that was just always causing me problems. It was just happening so regularly. I went to go get a root canal done, and the root canal didn't help a whole lot because then it came back. Both of my parents went to Dr. Divis's office. They really recommended him because he had done such a great job on their teeth. I went and really have had a really pleasant experience with him. He just made me feel really at ease with everything. He was really confident with what he was doing. He said, this is one of his favorite parts of his job, which really made it easier for me because, when you're really passionate about something, they're gonna do a good job. As a teacher, my students, I'll tell them randomly sometimes, oh yeah, with my fake tooth. They're always so shocked. Like, what? It looks like your real tooth. And I'm really happy with the results now.
This is Dr. John Divis. Please call us today.
Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new GMC Acadia. This has 3rd row seating, 2nd row smart slide seating to give you plenty of room, advanced technologies to keep you safe on the road, as well as the new grille, the athletic style. It's going to make your neighbors take a second look. Come on by and drive today the brand new GMC Acadia here at Sangster Motors. Welcome to another stop on the Sangster Motors BNCW virtual tour of homes. I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. The tour is also presented by Banner Bank and Complete Design. One thing that's unique about this year's virtual tour as opposed to tours we've had in the past is we're able to feature some of the homes that we wouldn't normally be able to put on the tour that you would see in person, such as where we are today. We're way up the Aniat River Valley, and we're going to tour a home that was built by Steve Sadler with Sadler Construction. Now, Steve's been in business for over 40 years. He's seen a lot of changes through the years here in North Central Washington. We're going to talk to him about that and about what is unique about this particular home up the Aniat. Let's take a look. As you drive in the driveway, the first thing that jumps out is, I don't want to say it's black, it's a dark colored metal that contrasts with the dark and the light wood. It's really unique and just absolutely jumps right out at you.
It's that contemporary, I think, combination. We've actually got 2 different colors of metal. The shop is a black, and this is a gray tone color.
Mm-hmm. And then right away, you notice this wall here, but this is just cool looking. I love this.
Thank you. Well, we really wanted to warm up this entry corridor, and utilizing the T&G tight knot cedar as a product that is consistent with all the ceilings, but we wanted to bring it down on the walls. So if you'll notice, all of our lines basically line up and tie into the soffit areas.
Well, of course, as you walk in, the first thing you see is this view. I feel like I'm almost in a treehouse here.
Yeah, we've got a large window package, especially in the entryway here in the living space. It just makes you feel like you're connected to the exterior.
Typically we see a peak. In this case, we're going all the way outside, out front. I don't know what that's called, but you can describe that a little more.
This is part of that contemporary design. You see low-profile roofs pretty consistently in the contemporary design. Obviously, all the beams are roof structure. They carry the weight of all that. And if you look, everything's lined up on posts.
I just keep looking up at the ceiling and I got to think, man, that's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. I am so blessed today for having great employees, and I can't say enough about them. They're what makes me be a better person, have a better product. There's no doubt about it. And again, that's communication. It's giving them the abilities to be able to have the right tools and do the right processes. And you know, I still put my apron on once in a while and work. So we work closely together. I see them every day. I'm on every job every day.
Huge living space, huge kitchen area. I mean, you got a house like this and you got a view like this, I'd be having people over.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great place to live. The whole open concept with the exterior connection to nature, it's a wonderful setting.
What's interesting to me is right above our heads here.
Yeah.
Tell me, I mean, it's one thing to have the exposed beams, but now you have an exposed steel beam. Tell me more about that.
Well, this broad structure basically we needed to carry some of the extra roof weight. So that steel beam is part of the structure.
Describe this countertop. I mean, this is a huge island. This is one of the biggest islands I've seen.
Yeah, these slabs are installed through standard floor covering. This is a man-made product, and it wears like iron and is very comfortable to live on. Getting involved in the design stage with clients and working them through all the way to the finish stage, for me, that's the big rewarding thing. I mean, I love to add my little 2 cents of knowledge to a project and work through those processes, so it's awesome. You have just a guest bath here to your left.
I would call that an oversized shower. I don't know if it is or not, but
Yeah.
then also just, I mean, you're not stepping over anything to get in there.
Right.
So across the hallway, you've got your first guest bedroom, I assume.
Yep.
And immediately, of course, giant window to take advantage of the view you've got here.
Great to get some natural light into a room. Laundry room, mechanical room. So behind the doors basically is the furnace and the controlling valves for the hydronic system. They have stack washer and dryer. We added this little characteristical barn door.
Bedroom number 2. All right, this one we've actually got access to the deck here, huh?
Yeah, bedroom 2 actually does access the deck.
This is a master suite. Holy cow, this is nice.
You know, and a master should be a master suite. That's what, you know, the primary homeowner, well, it's where their space, and it should be spacious and private and kind of entity of its own.
Very large bathroom area here in the master bath. Giant shower as well. You're working with the customers on what they want.
Yeah,
Obviously,
absolutely.
they wanted space in here.
Yep. That was part of the design process. What I found is in the custom world that we're in now, people are more patient. They recognize that quality takes time. And to do the job right and to do the job with the utmost quality, it just takes time. So patience is a virtue that they need to have.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new Buick Enclave. This is tomorrow's SUV for today's family. 3 rows of seating, it's going to feel like a home away from home. And advanced technologies too, with Apple CarPlay, Android Autoplay, your Wi-Fi hotspot, and so much more. Come drive the Buick Enclave today at Sangster Motors. Welcome back to the Sangster Motors BNCW virtual tour of homes. I'm Eric Granstrom on the NCWLIFE Channel. We should mention too that it's presented by Banner Bank and Complete Design. You know, one thing that's unique about this year's tour, unfortunately you can't be here in person, but it gives us a chance to look at some homes that wouldn't normally be on the tour. Today we're on the south shore of Lake Chelan. We're going to talk with Greg White of GL White Construction about this magnificent home. And thanks to the Buckleys for letting us take a look at this beautiful home right on Lake Chelan. Let's take a look.
So this is like a little study area.
And immediately, of course,
you see, like you're in the Love Boat, Lake Chelan, the prettiest lake around. We had a guy custom make this, where all of these are handmade.
Hand turned, huh? That's fantastic.
It just really sets the whole house off.
It does.
It's got lots of cool little features. It looks like the stairs are floating. So you've got the designer incorporated a lot of things to structurally carry it, to make it work. There's windows right next to the stairs that are kind of unique. That doesn't happen a lot. But they wanted lots of light in here, and they wanted it to feel open. So this is a study, and then you come straight into the master bedroom and bathroom. It's kind of cool. It's got its own private little balcony. I mean, can you imagine waking up every morning and
yeah, that would be pretty rough.
This is the master. They've got some different kind of tiles, free-floating, you know, standalone tub. It's got under-counter lighting. I mean, I really like how big it feels. But one of the cool things next here is they've also got the laundry right here, which, like I say, these are some tight little spaces, but she loves not having to carry laundry up and down the stairs. So this garage is built over living space, like we talked about before. So you have a challenge of how much weight the TJIs are carrying and all that stuff. But they took advantage of the lake again and let light in. And so one of the challenges that I had with this house is at the end, Tamara came up with this chandelier that's 550 pounds.
Oh my.
That we did not.
And that was at the end?
At the end. So we didn't have the weight designed.
Sure.
The brackets
beams
to carry
above
the weight,
and everything else.
So we had to go up and put some structural support in the trusses. So you come up and this has a little bonus room.
Oh, nice.
The pool table area.
We're above the garage right now.
Correct. This is over the garage. It's a bonus area. So it's not. You could certainly have framed it, but this is actually built into the trusses, this design.
Sure.
So they have 3 bedrooms up here. So as you can see, they're pretty small, cozy little bedrooms. This, like I said, is, if they could have had a lot with a little bit more space, they would love to have made the house a little bit bigger, but when you're limited, you do what you can. Well, the idea is that you're not going to spend a lot of time in the bedroom. Everything's geared towards the lake.
The lake.
And you'll notice in this house, she's got lots of different tile. And
yeah, every tiled surface, I mean, it's a different one.
Every one is a different one. And we had a great tile guy, Ken Wilson, did our tile. So this has lots of cool little features in it. I love the granite. I mean, it's
well, and it's textured too.
Yeah, so it's textured. It's got some cool designs in it.
Right.
Kind of goes with the house, the black and white. So here's the other barn door that we talked about.
Okay.
So this one covers up the pantry.
This is probably the nicest pantry I've ever seen in my life.
It is the
more tile
It's
work.
the nicest pantry I've ever done.
What is our actual measurement from front to back.
I think it's only 28 feet.
Holy cow. So you are certainly, and you know, on this side now we got that concrete wall with rock behind it.
Correct.
So not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is not as deep as many houses.
Right. And so what do we have in this little hidey hole?
So I think that this is another laundry area, but this one has a little bit more space. Exercise room, storage room. But as you can see, they're very organized.
Very tidy.
They've also, so we've got a ice making machine in here. So I've done several houses up on Lake Chelan, and this is one of the favorites, is having ice.
I like how you took the rock from the exterior and brought that inside.
Correct. And we found, you know, they have different mantles you can buy and stuff, but they really like the rock so they can set drinks and stuff on it, water, so it doesn't damage wood or anything. So if you do a good job for people, treat them good, then you get more people. So mostly that's how I've stayed busy, is word of mouth. People had friends that wanted to do something and then introduce me and start, and it's been going for 30 years since, so I feel fortunate. Building a dream home is not something you do every day, so I want it to be a fun experience. I like going back to houses I've built and, you know, visiting them, and it brings back memories of all the different things that we've done and how cool it was. So I just really enjoy the whole process. It's great for me, you know, because I can say, this is what I did.
I'm Dr. Wayne Latimer. I'm a chiropractic physician. I have postgraduate certifications in both whiplash, trauma, and rehab, as well as sports medicine. The location is great. The light and the visibility, the 17-foot ceilings are fantastic. You can go into a lot of clinics, and it's very clinical. People really like the spa environment, so my whole premise was take a spa environment, add the very serious rehab, and give people an enjoyable way to get better over time.
Building. It's in our blood. Building something out of nothing. It takes heart, grit, and hard work. At One Way Construction, our crew is our family. With decades of contracting experience and our in-house design team, we bring a unique perspective to building. We know that if we work together, we are capable of reaching heights that are impossible to reach alone. The possibilities are endless.
Hey gang, come by Sangster Motors today and test drive the all-new GMC Sierra HD. Best-in-class heavy-duty cargo box, the available Allison 10-speed transmission, as well as the Duramax turbo diesel V8. There's so much more to see. Come drive the new Sierra HD today at Sangster Motors. Welcome back to the Sangster Motors and BNCW virtual tour of homes. It's presented by Banner Bank and Complete Design. I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. We're here today at Villa Real, just outside of Wenatchee, just a few miles in Malaga. We're here to talk to John and Austin Port of Real Homes about their second home they have on the tour right here at 57 Margot Loop. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, you walk in and you got the big 8-foot tall door there, and then the 9-foot ceiling with the vaulted. You know, it makes it feel very grand and big, and you know, big living room area. The floor is really cool. It's kind of like a barn style look. Looks like somebody kind of pieced it together. You got the quartz countertops, very open. You know, big island for entertainment. And then over there, we kind of got like a wine bar set up, which is really cool.
The grays are really in this last couple of years, and so again, the customer gets to choose. In this case, my wife chose, but we have several options in our standard cabinetry, and then if somebody wants to customize above that, they can. There's every option in the world is open. This home is designed with Austin was talking about the wine bar. It's also, it could be used as a little office area if a person wanted to, because the area is so large.
Yeah, that's what most people want, is their master away from the kids. But yeah, you go into the master, and it's a big master bedroom. Got the big walk-in closet. It's got the separate tub and shower, like I said before, and then the toilet in its own room, which is a lot of people really like that. Then the double vanity, and that soaker tub in there is very nice as well.
Yeah. And there's actually a second closet in the master too.
Yeah, that's true. There's a
usually
linen in
his
there.
closet, smaller one. Been in the industry since '82, so quite a few years. I love building homes and getting new families into homes. That's one of my favorites, especially younger couples. So Villa Real, we bought the property about 5 years ago. We're just probably about 4 miles from Wenatchee and about a half a mile from Three Lakes Golf Course. The homes out here are starting in the 290s, and they'll go up into however far somebody wants to take one. We do customs, and then we also have homes that we're building that a person can just move right into. And this is my son, Austin, and he got involved about 7 years ago?
6.
6 years ago, and started on framing crew, and I started picking up garbage, and then went on the framing crew, and he just, now he's designing homes, and he's gonna be taking over the company, so I'm real proud of him.
All of our popular floor plans are very open. That's what people want now. And yeah, there's just, everything's just right there. Just go from the kitchen to the living room, into the master bedroom. Yeah, our most popular floor plans are very open.
Yeah, and almost every one of them will have a sliding glass door or a French door that leads into either a covered patio or just a large patio.
Kind of connect that outdoor living to the dining room inside.
And then if you go down the hallway, that's the other 2 kids' rooms and their own guest bathroom, or a bathroom for them, which of course the guests can use also. So we did a stamped colored concrete, and then we actually have on this particular home a forever lawn. So there's no lawn maintenance whatsoever.
Pretty sweet.
Beautiful grass. You walk out the back, and in this particular, actually a lot of the lots out here at Villa Real, we have a good sized shop. They're 28 by 26, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
And so you have room for your toys, your RVs, or whatever you want to put in there. Yeah, this is truly a place for toys. You can have, again, you could have 6 cars if you wanted to. It's large enough. And then the area in front of the garage is you could park boats, RVs, a lot of room. Yeah, all of our fencing out here is designed with RV gates. So they range from 10 feet wide to 12 feet wide, and you can go wider. But the double gate will open, and then you pull out the middle post. That way you can take in something 12 feet wide if you wanted to. Yep, again, we did a stamped colored concrete, really nice living area out back. We've set it up with an extra large patio, and then it connects right to the shop. And the shop actually has an overhang where you can put bikes and things like that. Well, the biggest thing that we have over some other builders is, number one, we control the property, and we also have several of our employees are, a lot of builders use only subcontractors, and where we don't. We use subcontractors, but the majority of the work we do is in-house. That's what is unique about Villa Real. The smallest lot is a 1/4 acre, and we have lots that are close to 1/2 acre. So they're all large lots, and they all, part of the package is they come with a 6-foot vinyl fence for privacy and to keep your dog in and things like that.
Yeah, we started, most of these customers out here, we started from scratch. They came to us, wanted to build with us. They pick a lot, pick a floor plan. If they don't like the floor plan 100%, we tweak it a little bit to meet their needs. Maybe make it a little bigger, make it a little smaller. And then, they pick out flooring and the interior paint, exterior paint, basically everything. And so, yeah, they're very, very involved in the process, which is cool.
Hi, I'm Shauna Larson. I'm the designated broker here at Laura Mounter Real Estate. We are a locally owned firm, and we've worked hard to earn our reputation of always doing business the right way. Laura Mounter Real Estate is continually investing in the best technologies and highest quality marketing. For these reasons, our community has voted us the world's best real estate office for the past 5 years. If you have real estate needs, let a Laura Mounter Real Estate agent show you the difference.
I have a hereditary bone disease from the female side of my family. My bone loss was so significant that you could almost see the roots. I became embarrassed and I started covering my mouth. Eating became very difficult as far as I stopped eating apples, corn on the cob, things that you just eat as it is without utensils. Dr. Divis was my dentist prior to having implants. We talked about traditional dentures or implants, and implants was the only way really that I could go. John Divis and all of his office staff, they checked on me throughout all the processes. I would never go anyplace else. Today I can eat corn on the cob, I can have apples. Thanks to Dr. John Divis and his staff, I have my smile back. I feel more confident. I am me again.
This is John Divis. Let our team help you solve your dental needs.
Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new GMC Acadia. This has third row seating, second row smart slide seating to give you plenty of room, advanced technologies to keep you safe on the road, as well as the new grille, the athletic style. It's going to make your neighbors take a second look. Come on by and drive today the brand new GMC Acadia here at Sangster Motors. Welcome back once again to the Sangster Motors BNCW Virtual Tour of Homes. I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. Our tour is also sponsored by Banner Bank and Complete Design. You know, we have a unique opportunity on this virtual tour to get to know some builders around North Central Washington who've been doing work for a long time. Today, no exception. We're going to talk with Kent Lenson of Lenson Homes. They've been doing business for about 30 years here in North Central Washington. We are at the Bluffs. We're just outside of Malaga towards the Calacum on this gorgeous precipice above the Columbia River. And we talk about this being a spec home. They should talk about it being for the spectacular views. Let's take a look. Tell me about coming out here to the Bluffs and what is this development that we're overlooking the Columbia River here.
Yeah,
beautiful spot.
We are. So Raven Wing Ranch is the entire development here. There's thousands of acres that direction. This Bluffs is a 23 lot subdivision with lots for sale, and this is just one of our lots we decided to build a spec home on, and we can show people what we're doing here. The architects did a great job. Syndicate Smith did the design work, and they nestled this home just perfectly right in the midst of all these rocks. A lot of chiseling went on. Just suited this spot just perfect.
I love how you have exposed wood all over, and that really kind of sets a tone, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, we are in a natural setting out here, and it just lended itself to all of the wood, the colors. I mean, we really, the color on the stucco is we just took dirt in and had that color matched. And it just blended right in with the sagebrush around us.
Take us in.
Great.
Let's take a look inside. Come on in. Well, and the thing that I love is that immediately, I mean, even before you come in through the front door, you've got a little sneak peek at your view you've got on the other side of the house.
You do. These little peekaboos are just great. You know, like you think that something's going to happen over there, you come around the corner and you find that it actually really does.
Tell me about this space.
So we have our kitchen, dining, living room. We've really just brought the outdoors right into the house with all these windows. In fact, the developer is like, wow, I just feel like in a penthouse, which I've developed in the past, and with all of these windows, and I found it, I agree, it's very spectacular. We crafted all of these trusses. My crew put all those together. Everything you see in this room has just been handcrafted piece by piece. There's very few pieces that we actually just purchased without cutting them. Every aspect in this room has been thought through, and a lot of it multiple times. The lighting, trying to, you can have great lighting, but you also want to have lighting that fits a budget. And so picking out every single light and looking through all the different options, the plumbing fixtures, the appliances, everything has been extremely thought through in this home.
I don't know how much dishes I'm going to get done looking out this window at this view off the sink.
It's just fantastic. I know. You've got this 36-inch Kohler sink and this beautiful post that's probably been there for, it looks like 100 years.
It does.
So that was.
Tell me about that choice of leaving that there, because I
That
think
was
that's
a
classic.
key post. I think if my crew would have cut that down, they probably would have been fired. So we just really wanted, just make you feel like you're out in the wild, wild west out here.
Lead the way down here. First, you got the restroom on the left-hand side. Just a
small laundry.
half bath and a laundry. Okay.
Yep.
And your first room you come to, bed or
Yep,
office.
could be a bedroom or an office, either way.
Okay. Set up with the office concept right now. Again, the continuation of the feel of the house. Just, I mean,
Yeah.
there we are
Yeah,
again.
you have a great view right at this great looking rock. It's just beautiful. We'll probably see some wildlife in this winter as well through here.
Down a hallway here, and large bathroom with a shower. Tell me about the tile work and
Well,
and
we've
the
got
finished touches here.
We have slate on the floor.
And then around the corner here, we have yet another beautiful view out of a very large window.
Yeah, one more spot. Bedroom's just a great size, and the view just is
Just
phenomenal.
calls you.
Right outside
Yeah,
every
it
single
calls to you.
room we have here. We just walked through the guest room space. Now we're going into another private space of the master, which just joins into the mudroom right here. But then we'll walk into a master wing, and then a bathroom right inside.
Yeah, so this bathroom is something else. Again, the tile you brought not just from the shower, but you brought around here too.
Yep, brought right into the floor, right into the shower. We have a solid resin tub, so we can relax and look right out in a similar window that we had on the other side of the house.
You come around, and of course, you know, holy cow, the view, and giant sliding glass door.
Driving out a yard like this and looking back, I'm like, wow, like we pulled this off. I feel like Linson, I mean, even just sitting here is kind of fun because it's, like you're kind of getting my heart, like why we're doing it. We just created something really beautiful that wasn't here a year ago. And I've really hit it off with the homeowner. And, you know, I'll go out and spend time with him. That is really important to me.
Dr. Wayne Latimer's Integrative Chiropractic and Rehab Clinic is on North Mission Street. If you've been injured on the job, in an automobile accident, or a sports injury, call today and try his wraparound services. Call 884-HELP. That's 884-4357. Call Dr. Latimer's Integrative Chiropractic and Rehab Clinic today. Hey gang, come on by Sangster Motors and take a test drive in the brand new Buick Enclave. This is tomorrow's SUV for today's family. 3 rows of seating, it's going to feel like a home away from home. And advanced technologies too, with Apple CarPlay, Android Autoplay, your Wi-Fi hotspot, and so much more. Come drive the Buick Enclave today at Sangster Motors. Welcome back once again to the Sangster Motors BNCW Virtual Tour of Homes, presented by Banner Bank and Complete Design. I'm Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel, and this has been a pleasure for me to get out and be able to see some of the most magnificent homes in north central Washington. Today we are at the ranch at Crescent Ridge Resort with Steve Sadler of Sadler Construction. We're just above Crescent Bar, not too far from the Wenatchee Valley. Let's take a look. Tell me about what we're looking at here from the exterior. This is just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. This is a craftsman style home that was designed by Abe Lopez, a Lopez design out of Wenatchee. And it's just a beautiful home.
Let's first talk about the garage. Holy cow, do you have space here?
3-car garage, and the third bay is deep enough, obviously, to put the boat in.
And I see that you've got access through the garage to the back of the property.
Yeah, we actually added a small garage door on the backside just for that accessibility. His barbecue area, the owner's barbecue area, is back in that space, and so we've placed a TV in the garage and be able to open the garage door and have come in an open covered space.
Quite a striking entryway. Again, combining the rockery with some heavy beam work here.
Yeah, and the beam work is just, I think, beautiful, and we've always tried to incorporate as much beam work as possible in. And these actually are 9x9 glue lamp posts. Everything is glue lamp.
Well, let's step in here. The first thing I see is the amazing stonework you have here, and then the blend with the wood flooring is just spectacular.
Try and get that shoes off area in all the entryways. If we can use a tile or slate or a rock style product, just to get basically the initial dirt off your shoes before you go onto a wood floor.
And of course, first thing I'm seeing is the continuation of these giant beams that we saw outside, now coming in here inside.
Yeah, we're trying to draw that in and encompass the area in that feel and that space, especially in the Craftsman design. That's initially really important, I think.
Breathtaking view, and then not just a view, but access to the view right off of the main living space.
Yeah, so that's a 4-panel, 16-foot door. So there's 4-4-foot panels, and gives you about an 8-foot opening to access the patio.
So rather striking again. We talked about the stonework outside. We talked about the landscaping using the actual stones, and here we have this incredible chimney that also brings that stonework in.
Yeah, this was incredible. The stone, this is actually a different stone that's outside. They're very, very similar, but this is a little bit larger rock. All this came out of Marinakis over in Seattle. We actually sized all the mantelpiece and hearth pieces based on our sizes, and they actually made those to our size. That mantelpiece alone weighs about 980 pounds.
Holy cow.
The countertop itself is actually, it's plank walnut, obviously laminated together and then put a finish on top of it. And it was, again, sized for this specific island. The countertops are a Caesar stone, and they call this rugged concrete.
Yeah, it's got a texture to it.
It does have a little texture to it, no doubt.
What is this?
That is a pot filler. So
it's water?
It's water, yeah. Basically, you set your pot on there, you pull this out, and then feed it with water. If I turn this on, water would come out. But
it's still open to the dining area, but yet you still have a little separation.
Yep.
Here. Talk about that.
She loved the idea of the formal dining room, and so it was an emphasis point where we put it out in front of the house and added all these windows. They do a lot of games and different entertaining aspects, and so I think this was a very important space for her.
Magnificent view. Was it hard to concentrate on the job at times, Steve? Because I imagine that lunch breaks got a little longer.
No, not necessarily. We don't do that. But you do stop and enjoy the jets flying by. You do stop and enjoy the view when you do take time to have lunch.
I don't know that I've seen a bigger bedroom than this. So obviously they wanted to have a little space.
Yeah, absolutely. Just comfortable space, a little bit of a sitting area, and plenty of space to move around.
And taking, again, advantage of the view. You got the quick access to the hot tub.
Right.
This is bigger than my first apartment, I think, just this room.
Probably bigger than mine, too.
Many people, when they see this bathroom, they're going to want to probably move in. Tell me about the design elements going into this. We're back again on the tile floor.
You know, with the bathtub, we want to be able to enjoy the view. With the shower, we wanted to enjoy the view. So that's why we kept the wall just at neck height and then used the glass to actually keep the spray down.
We've got to walk through a separate bath area and then giant walk-in closet. Again, natural light in here.
Yep.
Only 2 bedrooms, right?
Yeah, it's 2 bedrooms, and then they have the office in here.
Okay, so it could be an extra bedroom.
It could be an extra bedroom, yeah.
Let's talk about the guest bathroom here.
Floor in the main portion of the bathroom is actually a plank-styled floor. The floor of the shower there is actually in a herringbone pattern.
And then your guest bedrooms here, out facing the street.
Correct.
Area.
Yeah.
This is a cool space, but yet large space, where you can have plenty of people in here.
Yeah.
It's too bad we couldn't have people come in person, but hopefully we're able to capture the quality that you put into your homes, because it certainly shows.
Yeah. This has been a really fun project.